Welcome back. Today with us, we have a special guest, a Booker T alumni from the Visual Cluster who went on to pursue a BA in Art and Technology with an emphasis in design and production. Currently studying at UTD, Alondra Gamino. When did all this begin, picking up a pencil and drawing?
It started when I was around 4. My cousin would draw these like stick figures that I thought looked amazing at that time. So I tried to replicate them. They didn't come out good. So after that, I kind of let the pencil go. But then in 6th grade, I picked it up again, and I've noticed that I had gotten at least a lot better than what I was. Mm-hmm. So from then on, I just kept going.
Okay. Who would you say are your biggest influences?
My biggest influences right now would have to be Japanese mangaka, which means a Japanese writer for like comics and stories. I would say Masashi Kishimoto, creator of Naruto.
Okay.
Yes. I really like his work because all of the characters are very developed and it has good backstories, and that's something I aspire to do with my comics in the future.
Is this your art style, or what would you classify yourself as?
My art style?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I would say my art style is a mixture of digital art and traditional art, because I like doing both. I like sketching on paper, but I also like designing on a computer. So I would say my art style is a mixture of both.
And this hasn't always been your style. It's changed from high school to college, correct?
Yes, it has. In high school, it was more developing it. I was mostly experimenting in high school. So trying out different things like painting, ceramics. I tried a little photography, but I don't really like it. So then I just stuck more to two-dimensional art. So.
Two-dimensional.
Yeah.
What is your biggest design challenge?
My biggest design challenge would have to be just finding a way to composite an art piece, or even like a comic book panel. Like there has to be a balance between the lines, the dialogue. There's just a lot of things that go into a good piece that doesn't make you think it's overwhelming. Mm-hmm. So there has to be a balance. So that balance is what I aim for most of the time.
What are the specific supplies you use for your work?
For traditional, I use micron pens, and then I also use Japanese calligraphy pens. Okay. That's what I've been using because that's what I want to do, is Japanese styled comic book. So those are the main supplies I use right now, and obviously paper. But, oh yeah, so that's what I mostly use.
Do you struggle using them?
Yes, the Japanese calligraphy pens, they're very difficult to master because they're very pressure sensitive. Mm-hmm. So if you press too hard, the line's too thick. If you press too light, the line doesn't appear. So there has to be a balance. So yes, it is difficult.
How do you stay organized when provided with multiple design ideas?
I stay organized by, if I come up with an idea or just something that inspires me, I start writing it down. And when I do that, it just drains all the ideas I have. So now they're on paper, and I could work on them in the future. And that's just how I organize myself, just writing them down.
What's a project which has been your greatest achievement?
In community college, I went to El Centro. There, they were having an art competition, and basically you had to submit like pieces of artwork, but that you did there. So basically artwork that I just did in some art class there. I didn't have that many, but luckily I had enough to apply. So when I applied for it, I was lucky enough to win first place. So just getting a scholarship and just winning has been one of my greatest achievements.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You were starting your own YouTube channel, which involves your artwork. What are your goals for this project?
Okay, so when I start my YouTube channel, my goal is to accumulate an audience that's going to be eager to see my comic come to life in the near future. So another goal that I have with the YouTube channel is just to enhance my skills. So when I do the comic, it comes out as professional as it possibly can. Getting better at my art and just being ready for when that time comes.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming down to the studio with us. It was great interviewing you, and we hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.